Are we in the right place? This place looks like a mess.
Yes, this is Niez, the capital of Mahag Sar.
I don't see any signs of people. And the buildings.
Yeah, this doesn't seem like the kind of place people would actually live.
No soldiers, no Danans, not a soul to be seen. Yet look at these facades. This is clearly a Renin district.
Hey, check out that drawing on the castle gate. That's the Darkwing's crest. It's from an old Danan legend about a hero who defeated an evil king with a torch and their trusty owl. That's his crest. I'm sure of it.
Really? First time I'm hearing it. So if someone drew it on the gate...
It must mean the Renins have lost control of the city.
Are you suggesting the Danans rose up and defeated the Lord here? Hard to believe, but not entirely unthinkable, given the evidence.
Let's look around and see if we can find someone. They might be able to tell us what happened. This is horrible.
Is there truly no one here?
All of these ruins look like they were made pretty recently.
But if that's the case, then where do you think the people that used to live here went off to? There must have been Danans and Renins, right?
That's a good question. Even if the Danans rebelled and managed to overthrow the Renins here, there should still be some people around.
This debris... Do you think it could be the work of Renin astral arts?
Perhaps, but the appearance of these ruins is rather uniform, which leads me to believe otherwise.
Hey, Rinwell. That story you told us about the Dark Wings, it said that the evil king was vanquished with a holy flame, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Then there might be some truth to that old story after all. It looks like all the rubble here had been scarred by flames.
Let's not jump to any conclusions just yet. If we can find someone around here, we might be able to get them to tell us what happened. Dohalim, you forgot to take care of the fire yesterday.
What do you mean, take care of? Ah, yes. You meant to put it out?
Yep. If it stays lit, we could end up in real trouble real fast.
I see. I apologize for not realizing that. I shall be more careful in the future.
The way he's talking, it's like the thought of putting it out himself never even occurred to him.
Moving on, Dohalim, I should mention that the clasp for your cape is about to come undone.
Oh yes, I tried to fix that myself, but it simply refused to cooperate with me.
I can't believe I'm hearing this. Are you telling me Renins can't even dress themselves?
Lords like Dohalim have attendants that take care of just about everything they need, so I'm not surprised he sometimes struggles with the basics.
Even by those standards, you've got to admit this is still a little extreme.
Shiona's got a point. I mean, you don't see Renins like her needing so much help to get stuff done.
In my case, circumstances forced me to learn how to be independent. Even so, I still think Dohalim could afford to pick up a few more self-sufficient skills.
Well, specifically speaking, what would you suggest that I learn?
For starters, I think it'd be good for you to learn how to dress. And put on shoes. How to comb your hair is equally important. And learning to manage your possessions better. And then from there...
She sounds like his mom rattling all that off.
Oh, and another thing. About your owl, Rinwell.
What is it?
When he starts to molt, would you be willing to give me his old feathers? I think I could find a use for them.
What do you intend to do with those?
Well, recently, I haven't been sleeping well. However, I hear pillows made from owl feathers are very comfortable and wish to make one.
This is why I hate you, Renins!
Did I say something offensive?
Next time, put your own needs aside for a second and think about how someone might react first. Then consider if it's worth asking at all.
Maybe something's going on in the forest.
What are those out in the valley? Windmills? They're huge.
They're most likely used to harvest wind astral energy, so they have to be big.
All of you, stop right there! Don't move!
They have us surrounded.
Who are you? Where did you come from?
You first! Show yourself!
I'm the one asking the questions here. Don't try anything funny. One wrong move, and I guarantee we'll blow you away.
What are you...
My name is Alphen. I came here from Calaglia.
Alphen? The wielder of the blazing sword?
Getting pretty famous, isn't he?
Here is my proof. Will that suffice? Or do I have to burn down one of those houses to make my point?
No need. I believe you. I'm Bayfon, of the Darkwings. Sorry for threatening to blow you away. We're still hunting down the remnants of the enemy forces, so everyone's more than a bit on edge right now. Please forgive me.
Remaining? Wait, you mean you already took down the Lord of this realm?
That's right. We took her weapons and turned them right back on her.
Are you the Danon leader here in Niez?
Nah, I'm just one of the commanders. Deadheim's the one who runs the show. I'd be happy to take you to him. Just one problem. The Renans. Seems the rumors you were running with them were true. You do understand, right? I mean, we only just liberated the city from their kind. Everyone's short on trust. And for good reason. Especially Deadheim. I think it'd be best if those two waited outside.
Not going to happen.
I don't think it's a good idea for us to split up. It's too dangerous.
Then it's on your head, friend. Our base is that way.
You could have left me behind, you know.
This isn't just about you, Dohalim.
Ah, yes.
I guess even after you beat the Renans, your work's only really just begun, huh?
Yeah. This place seems like it's got a lot of issues to fix.
So you're Elfin, are ya? Thought you'd be bigger. Huh. Guess the armor beefs you up a bit. You've got a lot of people talking, you know. But in this town, I call the shots. You play by my rules here. Just remember that. Gotta say, I didn't expect you to run with a gang of women and kids. Those other lords must have been real pushovers, huh?
Seriously? Are you this rude to everyone you meet?
Don't interrupt me, you brat. Didn't your parents teach you any manners?
Why, you?
So you're the one who took down the lord of this realm, huh? How'd you pull that off?
Ha! We just swiped the Renan's explosives. And then we blasted them all to hell and back.
Explosives? That's a pretty bold approach. But how'd you manage to avoid hurting your own people?
I didn't, that's how. But the chance to take out a lord was worth the sacrifice.
And the Lord? What did this sacrifice earn you?
Unfortunately, we couldn't manage to finish her off. But now we've really got the girl on the run.
She ran? A lord?
Yeah, the lady was just a coward. She had a whole lot more bark than bite, that's for sure. She's probably hiding off in a hole somewhere. But not for long. We'll find her and drag her right back into town. Then she'll get what's coming to her.
I wouldn't be so sure. She may run, but she'll never go quietly.
Shut up, Bright Eyes! I would have run you through already if you weren't with the blazing sword here.
The whole reason you're fighting is to free the Danans in this realm, is it not? If so,
Shut your
then—
mouth, witch! That's enough! If you're really fighting for us Danans, why keep these bastards around? Why haven't you killed them already?
I'm not going to kill these bastards.
Whoa. Is that the case, huh? Then tell me the point of the show.
They're my friends.
Friends? Renans are Renans. The scum-sucking bastards who've been draining our souls for 300 years now! But you know that. Maybe it's 'cause you and the little lady are friends and more.
Son of a... You'll pay for that!
That's enough! Deadeye, you know that was completely uncalled for.
All of you, get the hell out of my realm! And don't ever come back! This is Danan's realm and it's ours, understand? I call the shots here. And I make the rules. I do, Deadeye, leader of the Dark Wings!
Yeah! Deadeye! Liberator Deadeye! You are the true leader of this realm! We're not afraid of any Bright Eyes!
It's only a matter of time before I throw every last Bright Eye out of this realm!
The Dark Wings! The Dark Wings rule!
Hey, wait up! Told you so, didn't I? You should have left your Renan pals outside.
You don't agree with him, do you? I could tell by the look on your face in there.
That's how things are with him. He loses his temper, then I step in and calm things down.
Better you than me.
If that's all, I think it's past time we were going.
Look, I just wanted to apologize for what Deadeye said in there.
Huh. At least somebody's got some manners around here.
He didn't used to be like that. But, well, that's what losing most of your loved ones will do to a man. He may never forgive the Renans.
It's a little ironic how indistinguishable his manner is to that of a lord.
Hey, Bayfon? Deadeye mentioned the Lord is still on the run. Any ideas where she might be?
We looked all over, but found no traces of her. We heard some rumblings about activity in Estaluva Forest, but that's it.
Estaluva, huh?
Wait, you're not going after her, are you? Certainly won't win you any favors with Deadeye.
This isn't Deadeye's war, and we're certainly not fighting it for him. Besides, it's like Shion said, her type isn't going to go quietly.
Hey, it's your funeral. Don't say I didn't warn you.
We'll be sure to keep you out of it. Before we set out, though, is there anywhere around here we can rest?
Sure. Building at the end of the road, opposite side. It's all yours. We use it as temporary lodging, to house people who don't have a new place to live quite yet.
We're not going to run into any trouble there, are we?
Rumors of a certain fiery sword have spread fast. I doubt anyone will be eager to give you guys problems. And here's where I say my farewell. You're on your own, but good hunting.
Before you go, how come you don't hate the Renans as well?
Oh, believe me, I've got my bone to pick with the Renans. Just not with two of them I've never so much as laid eyes on before.
Let's head on over to that lodge. We'll figure out what our next move is there.
I get the feeling Deadeye's signed up to be a rebel, so he could have a roost to rule. Heck, he's no better than a lord. In some ways, he's even worse.
I know. How could he use explosives on his own people?
And yet, despite the toll of his actions, none of the Danans we've seen seem to question his assumed authority in the least. If anything, they may well consider him a hero, which would say a great deal toward how deeply they resented the Renans here.
Still, I don't think this is as simple as saying the good guys won out over the bad ones.
Yeah, I don't either. Deadeye might have managed to drive the Renans out of Niaz, but that doesn't make the way he did it okay. No matter which way you look at it.
A victory that's earned by throwing away the lives of his own people? No, that isn't a victory at all. I can understand that the Danans here are standing up against their oppression, but that doesn't mean they have to humiliate all Renans just to settle the score.
I'm perfectly able to stand up for myself, Alphen. Besides, I'm used to it by...
But you shouldn't have to be, Shion. That's just... What I mean to say is, when you've been a slave for so long, it's easy to accept that's how it should be because it's all you've ever known. Constantly being belittled is no different. I don't think that's fair. For me or for you.
I just don't know, man.
Don't know what?
Deadeye managed to drive out a real live Renan lord. That's incredible. And he seems to have a lot of supporters surrounding him too. But he's got an attitude worse than any angry Zoogle. Plus, Niaz is in utter ruins. I don't have a clue what his game is.
The Renans are powerful. And because of that, it takes a strong leader to have any hope of toppling them. However, when you take down one dictator only to replace them with another, ultimately it's just business as usual.
If it'd been Zephyr instead of Deadeye, I don't think things would have turned out like this.
Rinwell.
Yeah, I think so too. Zephyr did things differently top to bottom. He's not the kind of person who would have forced his own views or decisions on other people. When you do that, you're ruling over others, not leading them.
To be honest, I don't know what I would have wanted my dad to do if he was in that position.
Law.
The whole thing feels weird in a way. It's a weird kind of feeling, but at the same time, part of me also feels happy. Deadeye and my dad are two very different men. For now, I'm content knowing that.
The city is liberated, and yet the air still hums with fear and anxiety. It reminds me all too well of how Vicente once was.
Hums? You mean like music?
Yeah, none of this sounds like music to my ears. In fact, I've never seen any Danans with musical instruments in my life.
You don't need instruments to play music. It can emerge naturally from the sounds of people going about their day and the hustle and bustle of life.
You seem to care a lot about music, Dohalim. I didn't know that about you.
Have I not mentioned it? Before I was a candidate for the lordship, I had my heart set on the life of a musician.
You? A musician?
Indeed, music enriches the world around us. I trained day and night to hone my art. Words could not describe my bliss, as my notes carried with them the sights and sounds of nature, the ebb and flow of time, and the thoughts of people on the wind.
Dohalim.
Forgive me. My loquaciousness can get the best of me at times.
Don't apologize. It's interesting hearing what Renan culture is like.
Even though the Renans destroyed all of our arts and culture.
Personally, I was interested in the music of Dana as well. The fact that generations of lords deemed music to be of no use to their slaves and outright forbade the ownership of instruments is lamentable. Not that my words can undo the damage already done.
What's wrong? All right.
What the?
Hey.
Yeah!
Good.
All right!
There's no point in reading it unless you plan on making it.
Let's see what's going on around here.
Yeah, there might be someone who could use our help.
Well...
I see. Oh.
Just great.
Excuse me!
Good.
That's some cryptic text, all right.
It could...
I'm impressed how well Beth... as this thing is.
Huh? I think someone's calling out for us.
They could have something they need from us.
Oh, yeah? How's this? Great!
Yes. Hey.
Good.
Really? What? Yes!
All right. Right.
Really?
What?
Huh?
All right.
Yes!
Over there!
Huh? Yes!
All right.
Yes!
Huh.
All right.
By the by, Shion, if you don't mind my asking, would you be willing to share what sort of clothes are currently in fashion on Rena sometime?
Sure. As long as you call me Captain.
Sir, yes, sir, Captain Shion.
I was just joking. Kinda has a nice ring to it, though.
That Deadeye creep certainly has a few screws loose, that's for sure.
Forget that guy. Right now, we need to discuss how we're going to proceed.
What's there to discuss? Deadeye and his crew have already brought down the Lord here. Just let them finish her off.
I want to go after her.
I second that. I think it's the best thing to do right now. We don't know if the Darkwings have what it takes to beat her. I'm worried what'll happen if we leave her to her own devices.
You make a good point, Rinwell. And maybe I'm just being overconfident, but between us and them, I think we have a better chance at defeating her.
I have to agree. This realm isn't going to be truly safe as long as that Lord is still running around out there. We need to act.
Fine by me. But isn't Deadeye just gonna take all the credit once we're done?
Our job is to break down the walls that oppress Dana. What he chooses to build in their place, that's his problem. For now, we'll head to this Estaluva forest Bayfon told us about. Whatever we decide to do, though, we should take some time to rest first. We've barely stopped since Menancia. Where are you going?
Alphen.
You should get some rest. What's got you up at this hour?
Just let me be for a minute, okay? Why don't you go back to the inn?
I will when you do.
Have it your way.
Shion. The Lord's days are numbered. I haven't forgotten our promise. You can trust me, you know. Maybe even lean on me a little. If you want.
And if I say I will you finally give it a rest?
Yeah, of course. Try to get some rest, okay?
What was all that about?
So we're just going to check things out, right? In whatever that forest is called.
Estaluva Forest. Next time, pay attention.
Got sand in my eyes!
The winds are strong here. Mind yourselves.
Ugh, even the inside of my mouth.
The winds outside the capital are blowing as strongly as ever.
You can definitely see why people call this place the Valley of the Four Winds.
Indeed, Mahag Sar is the realm of wind, just as Ganeth Heros is for water.
Earth, water, fire, wind, light, and darkness. Rena is aligned to darkness, leaving each realm one element each.
Is that because some elements are easier to gather in certain areas than others?
That is certainly possible, but I suspect the biggest reason is to prevent the lords from squabbling over resources.
Funny. You would think infighting would come naturally to an elite class vying for a crown.
True, but the Renans rule as a minority. Fighting ourselves would just be destructive. Though, as you saw in Menancia, any abstention from fighting is merely a facade.
In the end, you all get usurped whether you like it or not.
That may be true, but something tells me that this time is different.
We have to catch up to the Lord first if we want answers. Let's keep moving.
What is that ring of rocks over there for? They don't look like they formed naturally to me.
Oh yeah. Funny, I guess I've gotten used to weird rock formations. They didn't even register as being out of the ordinary.
Most likely, they were brought over by us Renans when we first invaded the planet.
Wait, those? So does that mean there's some kind of machine then? And if so, what in the world were they even used for?
To manipulate the properties of Dana's astral energy.
Really?
Think about it. Isn't it strange that the type of energy each realm collects is so fixed? Astral energy by nature isn't meant to skew towards one element or another so heavily.
So the Renans reformed it for the crown contest.
Sounds like the crazy thing a Renan would do.
Renans these days are more advanced than Danans in some ways, but even they don't seem capable of doing something on that grand a scale. Or is that something that's possible on Lenegis? Or maybe the Renan homeworld?
I can't claim to know everything about my own kind, but I myself have never seen anything that would be capable of such a drastic feat.
But at some point they did just that. Those are the sort of people we're up against. We should do our best not to forget that.
You're so amazing, Kisara. You can cook, you can fix weapons. I feel like there's practically nothing you can't do.
Maybe you should take a page out of her book and learn to make yourself more useful then.
I'd be happy to teach you if you want, Rinwell. I learned most everything I know from my brother.
Really? Even how to sew and do laundry?
Yes, indeed. He knew how to do anything.
Sounds like he was a pretty handy guy when he was alive.
He was. I'd always follow him around and badger him with questions. I was a real pain in the neck. Now that I think about it, he and Legil were the ones who taught me how to raise cats, too.
Legil is that woman who was with him in the Gold Dust Cats, right? I remember now. The one with the really pretty hair.
Funny you mention that. He also taught me how to maintain my hair. Not that those lessons stopped it from getting all tangled up during training.
I think it still looks gorgeous.
From what I can tell, it would appear as though the only thing he didn't manage to teach you was how to apply makeup.
No, but that didn't stop him from trying. He really wanted to teach me everything. Only reason he couldn't was because I prioritized my training.
And here I was trying to make a joke.
I can't tell if she's being serious. The only one here who knows him well enough was her.
Yeah, I guess only Miguel could have told us if it's actually true.
Oh?
Yes! Very nice.
Is that so? You don't say.
How?
I see.
Hey! Sure.
Nice work.
Oh?
Very nice.
Well?
Yes!
What?
What?
I don't believe this.
All right?
No.
Sure.
Really now?
Yes!
What?
What?
Very nice. Yes.
Well, that was a huge miscalculation.
Yet you've drained your glass all the same.
Let's dispose of the trash.
Win! Take this!
In here! These ones send red rings around us!
Where are you going?
Here I come! First strike!
Anything normal is all right!
Expert coming through!
Fantastic!
Great!
Amazing!
That's a flaw I'm trying to focus!
I was only trying to be nice.
So those are damn enough.
In an instant! Impact block!
Thank goodness we won!
Is it just me, or is anyone else peckish?
No backing down!
Here I come! It's over!
Water!
Dragon form!
Eat now. Confiscated. Airborne beast. My specialty. They're surrounding us.
Lunar Rondo!
Tempest Whirl.
Here I come!
All right. It's showtime.
Take this!
Radio Cyclone.
Here I come! It's over! Eagle Fly!
Into the shadows.
Dragon Swarm!
We're on the home stretch now.
Don't take your eyes off the prize.
I'm quite aware without you reminding me.
Here I come! Dragon Swarm!
Here they go. Fury.
It's over!
Do it. In here. Astral energy.
Say no more.
All aboard the victory train!
Overconfidence can bite you in the butt.
Somehow, things are even worse outside the city than they are inside.
Yeah, it's all ruined. Houses and everything else.
Even if it was all in the name of beating the Renans, this is...
Maybe some.
Alphen, have you been washing your clothes? It may not be my place to say this, but frankly, they're starting to stink.
Now that you mention it, it has been a while since I did any laundry.
I'll wash them for you if you want. Just remember to give them to me the next time you get changed.
Oh, okay. Sure. Thanks, Kisara.
And, Law, Rinwell, yours are starting to look a bit ragged.
What do you expect? Of course they're going to tear up when we're out there fighting so much.
Yeah, but it's still kind of embarrassing having it pointed out like this.
And Shion?
I wouldn't touch me if I were you.
Of course. My apologies. All I wanted to say was that your sleeves are getting a little bit dirty.
You don't need to worry so much, Kisara. It's only natural our clothes are gonna get a little dirty while we're traveling around.
That's no excuse. Your outward appearance says a lot about your inner well-being.
Now you've really set her off.
Suffice to say, it would appear that the traditions of the Guard are still alive and well within her.
What do you mean? What do the guardsmen do that's so special?
Mostly, I'm simply referring to the fact that they're a very regimented and cleanly group of people.
Do I really sound that weird to you guys? Keeping your clothes clean and mended is completely normal to me.
Don't get us wrong. We appreciate the thought, Kisara. But we've got a long journey ahead. It wouldn't hurt to relax your standards. Just a little.
If you're sure. I wasn't trying to overdo it, I promise. However, if it's making the rest of you tense, I'll do my best to tone it down from here on out. Still, if everyone could bring their laundry and clothes they want fixed, that'd be great. I'll take care of it all for you guys tonight.
Don't you ever get tired?
I think Hoodle senses something.
Why didn't the Renans take advantage of all of these ruins around here? It seems like a
Let the marksman handle
You're
this!
mine!
This one's mine!
Talon Hurricane! Dragon Swarm! Eagle Dive!
In a bind?
Talon Hurricane!
Do it! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
See you continue on in that vein.
my lady?
Something you wanted to say? I know fine weapon material when I see it.
Way. Here I come! One more! Lunarogo! Mega Ray!
Take this! It's over!
I'm not so good with airborne targets.
You're finished!
Not in your dreams!
Pesky airborne scoundrel.
Sounds like a job for you, truly.
Seal! I'll be
Take
saving
this!
this one!
You're finished!
Take this heavy feel!
So much for sitting this fight out.
That wouldn't be a complaint, I hear.
In an instant! Impact block!
Dance in the wind! Radiant Pierce!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! First strike!
Take this!
This calls for a celebratory drink.
It can hide itself? Amazing! Swirl Blade! Dragon Swarm!
Where are you going?
First strike! I'll run you! Armor won't save you!
I'll be saving this
No
one!
further!
Here, let me have
Power
it.
Sword!
Take this!
Alright! It's showtime!
Dragon Swarm!
Here!
Dragon Swarm!
Searing Flame! Reload!
You're finished!
Searing Flame!
That frickin' does it!
I'm not done! Dragon Swarm!
I really need Get up! Here goes!
I'm on it!
Lunar Correction! Not on my watch! Lunar Blast! Watch and
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! Whirlwind snap!
Raging Storm! More where that came from!
Easter!
Celestial
Dragon Swarm!
I'm Christian!
Try this on for size!
Razor Cyclone!
Eagle Assault!
Thanks!
Hear me! Flame of Fury! Dance Rush! Seal! Let's get you Here's a
One
healing
keeps
arc!
charging us!
That's what my shield's for!
Carve through
Get
armor.
behind me!
Got it! I'll leave it to you! Dragon Swarm!
Take this!
Can't get out of this!
Nothing gets by me!
Air thrust! First aid! Astral energy! There you go! Don't let up!
Here I go!
Here, let me help!
Dragon Swarm!
I'm ready!
Picture of hell!
The enemy wields arts too.
We'll soon see about that!
Dragon Swarm!
First aid! Cyclone!
Wow, I'm impressed.
Radiant Pierce!
You won't get away with that!
Here goes!
Hear my call!
Confiscated!
Now I'm
Blood!
Glacial Spear.
Pierce the evil! Focus, Rinwell. If you can't rely on yourself,
Don't be a martyr. You've got other friends here.
thanks.
It's time to finish this! Die! Consuming wildfire!
Here's a healing
Dragon
now!
Swarm! Remove!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
You sure showed them.
All in a day's work.
Is the blazing sword okay?
A little water's not going to hurt it.
Be a breeze. Get in, get out.
First strike! Dragon Swarm!
I'm sorry to be a father.
We've all got enough on our hands.
Yes, ma'am.
Not today!
We are freaking invincible!
Alvin and the others truly are strong. What about me?
Dragon Assault! Dragon Swarm!
Raging Storm! That's my cue.
Dragon Swarm! Shut him down!
Thunder Blade! Raging Cascade!
No further!
I'll tear you apart now! Swallow dance! Get on it there with evil! Do it!
Dragon Swarm!
I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
The heavens must be smiling.
Be a breeze. Get in, get out.
This one's mine!
Dragon Swarm!
I can carve through armor.
Ready! Careful! Do it!
In an instant!
Impact block.
You got company! Light your hand!
Flying free. What did they just
Let's see
Leave the
them.
enemy's
Can you
arc
take
to
care of
me.
them?
No sooner said than done!
place here.
Easter!
Your power is a spectacle to behold.
I'm not trying to be dramatic with it.
Still, it's a part of you. Embrace it.
Dragon Swarm!
Talon Hurricane!
Oh, now you're talking.
Hurricane! Assault! Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
Swallow dance!
Where are you going?
Dragon Swarm!
Prepare to be sealed.
Is this storm?
Can't get out of this. No, I won't give in. Here we go again. Take this. I'll smash you.
There you go! Don't let up!
Easter! Dragon Swarm!
Swallow dance!
I'll crush you. Lightning reflexes. Tenebrous claw.
Talon Hurricane! I know who you are!
Dragon Swarm!
Eagle Assault!
Try harder! Take this!
I'll stop its charge!
Thanks, Kisara!
Far enough!
I'm on it!
Healing
We're not done! Dragon Swarm!
Hey,
Now see that you don't get in trouble again.
So
pushing yourself and get behind us!
I'll be right as rain in no time.
Dragon Swarm!
This will come in handy. Healing circle! Lightning condemned! I'll pick you up! Thunder blade!
I'll tear your tongue! I'll smash you! It's time!
Thunder field! Healing arc!
Burn! Still not feeling so great.
In here!
There! Dragon Swarm!
Now! Recover! It looks like you got this one covered.
Eagle Assault! I'm just getting
Leave the charges to me!
Air thrust!
Haha! Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood. I sense a strange power from this.
Right,
Here's
here
the
goes!
healing arc!
Take this!
I never miss!
That's Dragon Swarm! Talon Storm!
In a bind?
You're finished!
Steel ball! Lightning to now!
Dragon Fang!
Demons descend! Flashing fang!
Easy! Way to go!
We've got flyers!
I got this! Let a marksman handle it!
Dragon!
Now!
All yours!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
I'm surrounded! Dragon
Do they not teach you to say thank you in Dana? Not to a Ren in the zone? Not on my watch!
Wither Dragon! Take this! Dragon Swarm! Dragon Ring! Eat this! Talon Storm! Now I can let loose!
Did you just heal me?
Yes, I need you, remember? I need to be stronger.
Ho, 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 ho. Ho, 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 ho. Ho, 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 ho.
Mahag Sar,
Ho,
a land where the winds scar and the clouds stretch far.
Kisara? What is he doing?
Reciting a poem, apparently. Just let him be.
ho, 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 ho. 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 Hoo hoo. Hoo 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 hoo.
Maybe something's going on in the forest. This will be a delicious piece of cake!
I'll smash you! Dragon Swarm!
I never miss!
I'm on it! No further!
Tempest Blast!
You're finished!
Lunar Corruption!
Dragon
By the
Swarm!
power of war- Do it!
Come one, totally! In an instant! Impact Block!
Dance in the wind!
Talon Hurricane! It's
Light
over!
and fire!
All fitted. It must take guts to fight without a weapon.
I'm not brave. I just do what I have to. Astral Energy!
Say no more.
Well then, I should probably think about tonight's menu.
Dragon Swarm!
Far enough!
You're mine! You're finished!
Light Astrolabe!
Dragon Swarm!
Eagle
Pissed off! Burn in hell! Swallow dance!
Do it! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
See you continue on in that
Art
vein.
expert coming through!
Yes, my lady?
Something you wanted to say?
I wonder if I'm as strong as my dad was.
One day I think you'll surpass him.
I wonder when.
Am I imagining things? Or are there a lot of big Zoogles in this area?
No, I noticed that too. There's plenty of food and water to go around here. For a Zoogle, this just might be paradise.
Great! That's exactly what I wanted to hear.
I wonder just how many people have been saved by Shion in some form. I'm impressed.
There's rumors flying around about people being saved by a Renin vision.
An opponent like this should be easy.
Pieces! Attack time! You're
Lunar
mine!
Corruption! Tempest
Lunar
Blast!
Strike! Dragon Swarm!
Razor Cyclone!
Blow away!
Puddle! Light Arrow! Reload!
Eat it!
Hear me!
Dragon
Light
Swarm!
Arrow down! I'm ready!
Here I come!
Thunder Blade!
It's over! It's on! Dragon Swarm!
Will this help?
Raging Cascade!
Burn in hell! Talon Hurricane!
I can't heal you forever!
I'll crush you! Lightning Reflexes! Tenebrous Claw! Talon Storm!
Lunar Corruption!
Now I'm in the groove! Take this!
In here!
I can handle it!
Dragon
Swarm!
Glacial Spear! Pierce Eagle! Lightning Orb! Reflex!
You're mine! Dragon Swarm!
Sleep now!
Take this!
Get on in there with the others!
you!
Magic Advance! Crossblade! Caster!
You're my...
Photon!
Dragon...
It's time to finish this! Die! Consuming wildfire! Water, hear my call!
Spread!
You're mine! Dragon Swarm! Eagle Assault!
Not on my watch!
Wind Tear! It's on! Eagle Assault! I'm not done! Dragon! It's too much!
Reload! I'm out of ammo!
Dragon
Lightning
Swarm!
and Dust!
Dust to dust!
Annihilation! Thunder Blade! Mega Ray!
Here I come!
Mega Ray!
Can't get out of this! I'll tear you apart!
Celestial Hammer! Now! Astral Energy! Full throttle!
really got us on the ropes.
Don't forget to heal your wounds.
I never miss! Hurricane!
Dragon
Armor
Form!
won't save you! Raging Storm! Will this help? Counter Hurricane! Photon Flash! Healing Circle!
Now I
Light Water! Dragon Form!
try harder! Now! Here I come!
Glacial Scale! Here it is! Seal!
This one's all mine!
Lancer! Get on it!
Not today!
Here we go again!
Dragon Form!
Alright!
Dragon Form!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! Watch this! Nothing gets by me! Risen turn up!
Searing Flame!
Dragon Beetle assault!
Lightning Condemned! Searing Flame! Reload!
I'm out of ammo!
I'm all pumped up!
Now or never.
The wind!
Try harder!
Dragon Form! Attack time!
Charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well I'm here to stop.
Don't be a martyr. You've got all your friends here.
Thanks.
Healing Circle!
You're mine! Ignite!
Talon Sword!
I owe you one.
Why'd you heal me?
Stop you dying?
Ah, right.
Dragon Form! This one's mine!
Well, I'm impressed.
You're done! Talon Sword!
Downfall!
I'll bring
I feel kind of funny.
Yeah, you're looking funny too.
I felt fine not too long
I
ago.
should probably do something about that.
Ready to go to the fray! Here goes! Mega Ray!
Denied!
It was
nice while it lasted.
Thunderblade!
You're mine! It's over!
By the power of water!
Dragon!
Now you see what I can do!
Hear my call!
It's time!
Thunder Field! Raging Cascade!
Can't get out of this!
Fred! Now!
Ridwell!
Frozen!
Hammer!
Knowing when we're in too deep is necessary to survive.
We may tend to push ourselves a little too hard. What do you say we check back in on the ranch?
I always love the sound of hammers banging away.
Is there a reason you're looking at me so intently?
Shion's kind of turned into the local fashion critic in our group.
So this is what lords like you wear. Certainly looks the part.
Dohalim, your spare bracers were getting dirty, so I polished them up along with the rest of your equipment.
Why, thank you, Kisara. I greatly appreciate that.
Maybe it's just my imagination, but you sure seem to fuss over Dohalim a whole lot, Kisara.
It is a little strange. Almost like you're still in his service.
Really? That's certainly not my intention. Besides, he's not the only one I'm like that with. Hey, Law, I saw your clothes were starting to get holes in them, so I stitched them back up for you.
Oh, wow! Thanks, Kisara.
Point taken. Do you just like looking after people?
I wouldn't go so far as to say I like it, but I get anxious if I don't. I'd always like to help if I can. It comes naturally to me. Back in the day, Migal and I used to look after the younger kids a lot, so that's probably where it comes from. He taught me everything I know, and I mean everything. How to cook with wild plants, how to sew clothes so they'll last. Without him, we never would have been able to survive.
However, you're not a lord anymore, Dohalim. You need to get used to the idea that people aren't just going to wait on you hand and foot.
Yes, you're absolutely right. I'm ashamed to admit that I felt no qualms about her doing all that for me. As both a Renan and especially as a lord, one becomes too accustomed to those beneath you tending to your every need, both Renans and Danans alike.
Sure, that's how all you Renans are probably raised. But just to be clear, we're not your servants, Dohalim. Got that?
Absolutely. Moments such as this provide me with ample opportunity to confront my unease. It is difficult to tend with my own motivations.
What do you mean?
The truth of the matter is that my espousal of coexistence in Menancia hardly came from an idealistic place. That instinctive unease I feel deep within serves as a reminder for what it is that all of us here fight for.
Don't be so hard on yourself. No one's going to abandon you if you aren't always perfect.
Looking at her now, I think she's more like his mom than his servant.
What's up, Kisara? You look concerned.
Oh, no, it's just... I'm looking at our finances and they seem to have taken a nosedive. I don't remember us making any big purchases, though.
Ah, that may be because I borrowed a small amount to purchase something the other day.
I don't think you can call spending more than half of our money a small amount.
Half? Dohalim, what the hell did you buy?
As it so happens, I came upon a rather special object that I've long been searching for.
Are you talking about that junk? I mean, that unique-looking trinket you're holding?
Whoa, is that a...
Indeed. It is a lost artifact from ancient Danan times. Most likely, it was used for some sort of rite or ritual. Ever since we Renans conquered Dana, such objects have been disappearing. I simply want to do my part to help preserve both our people's storied histories.
Well, if it's to preserve Danan history, then I guess we can maybe look the other way. Just this once?
I don't know. Why spend money on something that won't even keep us fed?
More to the point, we all contribute to that money. I don't like the thought of anyone dipping into it without saying anything.
You must understand. Had I let that opportunity pass me by, I'd never have come across this item again.
Dohalim, maybe no one taught you that money doesn't grow on trees.
I may have been a lord, but I realize that much.
It's not enough to simply realize it. You have to internalize the concept too. Even after all this time, you still have no real sense of money. Our funds aren't your personal wallet. We camp outside and eat grass for dinner to try and stretch every last gold we have. You never know when we may need it.
I don't think we're so poor that we have to eat grass or anything.
Shut up, Alphen.
Shutting.
Let's just agree to not spend too much or be too thrifty for our own good.
Alphen, your blazing sword draws its power from Shion's Fire Master core, right?
So I'm told.
Then why don't you use yours, Dohalim?
You mean my Earth Master core, yes?
Yeah, I mean, you still carry it around with you, don't you?
I do. Each Master core contains the astral energy harvested from Danan slaves over the course of the last 3 centuries. Though only a select few qualified people, namely the lords, can wield them, they nevertheless hold too much power to simply abandon.
If only the lords are supposed to be able to use them, how come Alphen and Shion can use theirs?
That may be because Shion has embedded the Fire Master core within her body, something which wouldn't have occurred under normal circumstances.
Okay, but why do you still carry yours around?
Just as Danans see Master cores as symbols of the lives and resources robbed from them, so too do I view mine as a symbol of our lasting sins. The pain and agony wrought upon this world by my predecessors, as well as the injustice enabled by my own inaction, are all housed within my Master core. It is a testament of all that I have done wrong, It cannot ever be used again, nor fall back into the wrong hands.
Dohalim.
You didn't differentiate between the deaths of Danans and the deaths of Renans.
Danans and Renans both spill blood and languish in agony all the same. I just couldn't bear to hear it any longer. That's all.
Little late for that.
Done. This is sure to give the other...
Rinwell, mind if we chat a little? I noticed you haven't been training Huda lately. Is he doing okay?
Yeah, he's fine. He's been catching fish with Kisara, and he seems to be adjusting his diet on his own, so I'm not as worried as before.
Maybe that's his way of pitching in, so you don't have to do everything for him.
Yeah, maybe. I guess at some point he started taking a shine to everyone too, just like they did to him.
You sound like you're okay with that.
Yeah, more than okay, really. It feels natural having Hoodle and everyone around.
I know what you mean. We all support and take care of each other in our own ways. It's starting to feel like we're almost a family.
Huh, I hadn't thought of it like that. So does that make you everybody's dad?
Do I really look that old to you?
Huh? You don't like that? Okay, how about you be the big brother? Shion is the big sister, and Kisara can be our mom.
Well, then how about Dohalim for the dad?
I don't really get that kind of vibe from Dohalim. He's more like an uncle. An old uncle, who's too preachy and snarky for his own good sometimes. And as for Law... Well, Hoodle took the little brother role, and Law's definitely not the dad. This is hard. Oh! Law can be the pet dog!
A dog? Do dogs really count as part of a family?
Of course they do! If an owl can be part of our family, so can a dog. When you think about it like that, we have a pretty fun family.
Yeah, a pretty big one as well.
That's why I like it so much. I wish we didn't have to do anything dangerous. I just want to keep traveling the world with you guys the way we are right now.
You okay?
Oh, it's nothing. Actually, I think I'm gonna go practice with Hoodle for a bit. Hoodle, let me know if you sense anything. Another day, another Gald.
There's a nice breeze here. Yeah! I've got something. Well, it's not bad, per se.
Looks like a pretty energetic fish.
Oh! didn't think I'd catch something this big.
Stars above! That's gotta be a new record!
Ha! All right. I'll catch something bigger next time.
Looks like a pretty energetic fish.
Yeah! I've got something. Well, it's not bad, per se.
Nice work!
Yeah! Okay, change of plans. Yeah! Reel it in. Good fishers always keep their cool. All right. I'll catch something bigger next time.
You take your fishing pretty seriously.
I hope we catch something decent.
Indeed. Hungry bellies are counting on this. Oh, we've got a lively one. Anybody could reel in that.
Not too shabby, friend.
Reel it in. Anybody could reel in that.
Nice! You caught it!
Yeah! All right, once more from the top. Yeah! Okay, change of plans. All right, once more from the top. I've got something. I'll catch something bigger next time.
Maybe you could keep it as a pet.
Yeah! There we go. Well, that wasn't much of a challenge.
That went pretty well.
Time to try a different spot. Reel it in. I'll catch something bigger next time.
Could have been worse. At least you caught something.
I've got something. Boy, that's a bit of a letdown.
Nice work!
All right. That wasn't much of a challenge.
Guess it's important to stay calm.
Yeah! Reel it in. Well, it's not bad, per se.
Maybe you could keep it as a pet.
I've got something. Anybody could reel in that.
Nice! You caught it!
Yeah! I've got something. We can get a good meal out of this fella.
I can't believe you caught that with a rod. Amazing.
All right. I'll let you go this time. Okay, change of plans. Time to try a different spot. Okay, change of plans. Time to try a different spot. Ha! Okay, change of plans. Time to try a different spot. Okay, change of plans. All right, once more from the top. Okay, change of plans. All right, once more from the top. Time to try a different spot. Okay, change of plans. Time to try a different spot. Okay, change of plans. Time to try a different spot. Okay, change of plans. All right, once more from the top. Reel it in. Anybody could reel in that.
That went pretty well.
All right, once more from the top. Ha! Okay, change of plans. All right, once more from the top. Yeah! Time to try a different spot. All right, once more from the top. Okay, change of plans. Time to try a different spot. Okay, change of plans. All right, once more from the top. Time to try a different spot. All right, once more from the top. Time to try a different spot. All right, once more from the top. Okay, change of plans. All right, once more from the top. All right. Looks like I hooked a pretty rare fish.
There certainly are a wide array of fish on Dana.
Reel it in. I'll catch something bigger next time.
Nice work!
I've got something. Boy, that's a bit of a letdown.
Nice work!
All right. Well, that wasn't much of a challenge.
Nice! You caught it!
Reel it in. Anybody could reel in that.
Nice! You caught it!
Time to try a different spot. Yeah! Time to try a different spot. Dang, this fish is being stubborn! That was disappointing. Time to try a different spot. All right, once more from the top. Okay, change of plans. All right, once more from the top. Okay, change of plans. All right, once more from the top. Okay, change of plans. Time to try a different spot. All right, once more from the top. Time to try a different spot. All right. Boy, that's a bit of a letdown.
Looks like a pretty energetic fish.
Yeah! All right, once more from the top. Time to try a different spot. Okay, change of plans. All right, once more from the top. Okay, change of plans. All right, once more from the top. Okay, change of plans. Time to try a different spot. All right, once more from the top. Time to try a different spot. Okay, change of plans. Time to try a different spot. All right, once more from the top. Time to try a different spot. Okay, change of plans. All right, once more from the top. Time to try a different spot. Okay, change of plans. I've got something. That's not a fish I see often.
I see you've gotten even better at this.
Time to try a different spot. Time to try a different spot. Okay, change of plans. All right, once more from the top. Oh! That was disappointing. I've got something. Boy, that's a bit of a letdown.
Maybe you could keep it as a pet.
Time to try a different spot. Yeah! All right, once more from the top. Reel it in. She's got a good size to her, all told.
I can't believe you caught that with a rod. Amazing.
All right, once more from the top. Yeah! Time to try a different spot. All right, once more from the top. Okay, change of plans. All right, once more from the top. Okay, change of plans. Reel it in. Looks like I hooked a pretty rare fish.
Wow, what an awesome fish you caught!
Yeah! Time to try a different spot. Yeah! All right, once more from the top. Okay, change of plans. All right, once more from the top. Time to try a different spot. Okay, change of plans. Reel it in. Looks like I hooked a pretty rare fish.
I don't recognize that fish. Is it okay to eat?
Yeah! Okay, change of plans. Yeah! There we go. Boy, that's a bit of a letdown.
Looks like a pretty energetic fish.
Yeah! All right, once more from the top. Yeah! Time to try a different spot. All right, once more from the top. Time to try a different spot. All right, once more from the top. Time to try a different spot. All right, once more from the top. Okay, change of plans. Time to try a different spot. All right, once more from the top. Okay, change of plans. I've got something. Looks like I hooked a pretty rare fish.
So what's it to be? Grilled or broiled?
Time to try a different spot. Yeah! Time to try a different spot. Okay, change of plans. All right, once more from the top. Time to try a different spot. Okay, change of plans. Time to try a different spot. All right, once more from the top. Okay, change of plans. Time to try a different spot. Okay, change of plans. All right. That's not a fish I see often.
Wow, what an awesome fish you caught!
I've got something. Good fishers always keep their cool. Okay, change of plans. All right, once more from the top. Okay, change of plans. Time to try a different spot. All right, once more from the top. Okay, change of plans. I've got something. That's not a fish I see often.
I don't recognize that fish. Is it okay to eat?
Reel it in. I'll let you go this time. Is this what I think it is? I did it! But I'm not gonna quit now.
Remarkable. You're top of the food chain.
I can't eat anymore. Hey, Rinwell. What was that whole legend you were talking about earlier, back when we were by the gate?
Huh? Oh, you mean about the Darkwings? It's an old story about a Danon hero that's been passed down for generations.
Like I said, I sure haven't heard it before.
Yeah, me neither.
Well, long ago, there was an evil king who tried to bring all of Dana to ruin. However, a pure black owl heard the pleas of the people and decided to help. It chose a young hero and bestowed upon them a holy flame that was capable of vanquishing the king. The story goes that the young hero challenged the king and defeated them with the flame. Seeing Dana had been saved, the people flew the crest of the Darkwings as thanks to the owl for its help. From what I understand, it used to be a really well-known story before the Renans came.
I guess our people must have forgotten it over time. It's lucky for us you still know it. You sure are well-versed in these sorts of things, Rinwell.
You know, the part where the hero defeats the king with a flame reminds me a little of Alphen.
Come on, it's just a story. Besides, if we're talking about an owl helping anyone, Hootle would definitely choose Rinwell.
Sure, I might have helped take out our own kind of evil king with the others, but I'm definitely no hero. That and Hootle's wings aren't even black. Huh.
Looks...
Good night, everyone. I think we've rested long enough. Let's keep moving.